Good morning, everybody. Today I selected one from 7 years ago because that's how long I've been meaning to do this. So we're going to read the Abraham quote together, and then I'll offer you whatever pops in my head. I try to do this every morning. I got my pumpkin coffee. I know it's so cliche, but I really look forward to it. So here we go. You will notice that those who speak most of prosperity have it. Those who speak most of health have it. Those who speak most of sickness have it. Those who speak most of poverty have it. It is law. It can be no other way. The way you feel is your point of attraction, and so the law of attraction is most understood when you see yourself as a magnet getting more and more of the way you feel. When you feel lonely, you attract more loneliness. When you feel poor, you attract more poverty. When you feel sick, you attract more sickness. When you feel unhappy, you attract more unhappiness. When you feel health and vital and alive and prosperous, you attract more of all of those things. Okay, so I know this is one that sometimes it gets people a little upset because they think, well, how can I ignore these things that are bothering me? When in fact you are perpetuating them, whenever you think about them, especially when you talk about them, justify them, explain them, with your friends, or I would do this if only this wasn't happening. You're activating it, you're keeping it active, you're keeping it alive. So the key here, and this is great. I love this. I have to remind this of myself too. You don't have to feel better on that topic that's bothering you. Let's say it's something physical, and it's because that's something that's usually hard for people to ignore. You're reminded. So that means you have to distract yourself that much more. You have to find richness in other places. Activities, people, family, anything. Just being outside sometimes is enough to distract you, and you'll begin to forget about those moments of pain, and you'll make that reality bigger, the one where your consciousness is focusing on these things that bring you happiness, because that is the true reality. It's a little complicated, but if you are your consciousness and you are your attention, and that's who you really are, then that's why it's important to imagine it like a pie graph. You want to spend most of your time thinking about things that bring you pleasure. And sometimes it's not just about the thing that's happening, it's about how you think about the thing that's happening. For instance, sometimes people come and they have a life and they have an issue, and it's something you can't really ignore. If you're in a wheelchair, you can't say, I'm going to walk necessarily, if you don't have that belief that that's possible. So you want to work with that. You want to feel better about that. You want to see that in a different light. You want to say, I'm going to allow this to serve me, and see another version of that story. Not that a person would feel sorry for themselves, but that they see it as an opportunity to do something important with their life, to be an inspiration, something like that. So if someone in a wheelchair can do that, maybe you could do that about something that's bugging you, that's small, or somebody bothers you at work, or you have back pain or something like that. Allow it to serve you. And as I understand it, as soon as you allow it to serve you, it doesn't have a reason to be there. Okay? So thanks for listening. Talk to you later. Bye.